everybody. Welcome to the start of our show. Now, our first guest is a broadcaster here in Boston. You can hear him on WTKK. Please welcome Hank Morse. Welcome, my man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hi, Hank.
Hi, buddy.
We met a few months back. I was at your radio station with Jim and Marjorie in the morning.
96.9 Boston Talks.
Yes, that's right. And you're on it every day. You're doing news. You're actually hosting segments on there.
Yeah, I do this goofy thing called Dad Chat. I pretend that I know it. I have two daughters, 14 and 15, which is basically why I look like this. So I bring up all like the frailties of being a parent and all the mistakes that I make, and people call up and kick the crap out of me. And like the fact that I'll let my teenage daughter have her boyfriend upstairs in her bedroom. You know, door open though, door open. Dad next door. Because I said, listen, I have one of her and I can make two of you. You know what I mean? And so people call in and they go, oh, you're a complete moron. Your daughter's going to end up pregnant at 14 and a half. And I go, well, she's 15 now. How do you like that?
You've been in broadcasting for a long time. In fact, you used to be at KISS 108, right?
I was, many years ago. I started as an intern in 1985. I was going to BU. And I ended up staying there almost 14 years. And then one day in August of 98, they said, we don't need him any longer. And they fired me.
Oh, my gosh.
That wasn't a nice thing to call my wife and go, honey, yeah, I can hear the babies crying, right? We have the new house. Yeah, 2 cars. Yeah, they got fired tonight. Yeah, you want to pick up takeout on the way home? And then I ended up at Greater Media, which honestly was the best thing that ever happened to me. I ended up on Lorna Wally.
Yep.
30 years in Boston. Please give them a round of applause.
Yes.
And two of the finest people. And on Country 102.5, JW and Laurie. And then the jazz station went to talk in September '99, and I started to do the news in the morning on Imus. And then it was the Mike Barnacle show for 7 years, and Mike is one of my favorite people in the world, spectacular. And now it's Jim and Marjorie.
Yeah, so
I'm a warm body. I work cheaply. I show up. I don't really have any skills, but I show up every day.
But for 10 years now, it's been talk on FM, which is different because this city always had talk stations at AM, and now it's 96.9 Boston Talks.
It is. It's younger. It's smarter. It's faster. It's topical. It's really 96.9 Boston Talk is one of the first FM talk stations in America, and it's become a heritage station right here in Boston.
Yeah, and it sounds great. I love FM.
I mean,
You guys tried FM lately?
Try it. It's like, you know what? Maybe not when you were a kid, but it's in your car radio. You put it on there.
You have a connection to the show because the person who directed our show for the first year was our good friend Steve Ranieri. He has a flower shop here in town. He did the show for a whole year, and you're kind of like family friends with him. I remember when I
we're
went to the
almost
radio.
related, really. Yeah. Honest to God's truth. My mother from Lewiston, Maine, marries my father from Medford. My father rents an apartment. My mother moves in sight unseen, South Medford, renting from the Ranieri family on Marion Street, right? 10 years later, his mom is French-Canadian. My mom's French-Canadian. They have the same cousin. We're like third cousins, swear to God. They were already my brother's godparents, Betty and Charlie. So yes.
It's a small world then. They had no idea that they're related.
It's a crazy world. Yeah.
And there he was directing our show. We do miss him. Steve Ranieri, if you're out there, come on back sometime, will you?
We love you, Steve. Yeah. He's a talented guy. Yeah. He's a great artist. Nobody knows. He's a spectacular artist, even when he was a kid.
Oh, no, we've seen the art in his shop that him and his mom have both done, and we love the Ranieri family, so we hope they're doing well. Before we go, Hank, let's tell people at home if they want to read about you, find out about you. Do you have a Facebook page or something?
I do. I'm on Facebook. Yeah. I will tweet you.
Is your daughter on Facebook?
My daughters are on Facebook, but they've banned me from their Facebook. I can't watch. So I have my neighbor who's 21. I have her password, and she's friends. So that's how they don't know that. They don't know that.
So you keep tabs.
Right. I have hankmorse.com.
Yep.
That's a little website that I have. And
what's on the website?
Hank Morse on Facebook. It's like, for instance, I DJ weddings, and I MC like auctions and all kinds of stuff like that. And Hank Morse on Facebook, HANKMORSE. Or as I told, some girl asked me for my name, and I said, Hank Morse, like Morse code.
Yeah.
And she wrote down MORRIS.
Ladies and gentlemen.
They get the Hank right, I don't know.
From WTKK, Hank Morse. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, buddy. Thanks for having me.
We'll be right back, right after this.